Chelsea.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I actually remember interviewing you a couple years ago here with Fun.
Yeah,
Woodie Awards.
2 years ago.
Yeah, is it cool being back?
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Yeah, and obviously being back with your other band. How is that? Is it weird at all? Exciting? Nerve-wracking?
It's mostly just exciting. You know, you think things are going to be nerve-wracking, and they're just not.
And going on stage and performing, are you excited for the audience here to hear your music?
Yeah, well, last night was the first show, and like I've been working on it for so long in the studio that playing it for people is like the greatest release ever.
I heard you say that you actually kept it a secret for a while. Was that really hard?
It was just because not even like hard like physically, more like hard like emotionally. Like I felt like I was like lying to everyone.
Really?
When they're like, "What are you up to?" And I was like, "Nothing."
Talking about the sound with this band, how would you describe it? Its difference maybe from Fun or just kind of its originality?
I almost more think about what's similar because they're so inherently different because they're different bands. So I almost more focus on like the similarities of both them being, you know, sort of larger than life in a way.
Well, and okay, this might help because I know that you're really inspired by 90's music, correct?
Yeah, I love 90's music.
So can you talk about that a little bit and maybe its influence it has on this
Well,
band?
I grew up in the 90's, and that was a time when like big mainstream stuff wasn't like apologizing for being mainstream. It was just being great. Like Smashing Pumpkins and Nirvana and Pearl Jam, like these were great bands, and there wasn't like this like weird like reactionary like stay out of the mainstream. They were just making the mainstream better, and so I gravitate a lot towards that kind of thing.
That's awesome. And obviously being here at South by, what do you think it is about this festival that's so great? Let's talk it up.
I think it's that there's so much. You know, like every other festival, it's like there's always just like a finite amount of bands that are there, and they've always had to like have accomplished a lot to have been there. And this festival, it's like big and small, like anyone could be here. Like obviously, like from like Kanye to like people that just like drove down without a show and just were gonna play. So I think there's like that energy, knowing that someone who's like playing on a street corner will one day, you know, be in like everyone's consciousness.
It's even crazy seeing, because when I interviewed you guys 2 years ago, how much it's grown. Wouldn't you say it's like grown so much as a festival?
It really has. 2 years feels like forever ago at this point.
Is there anyone else you're excited to see while you're here?
I'm excited to see Iggy Azalea, and Miniature Tigers are like one of my favorite bands that are playing the festival.
Awesome. Well, have fun. Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Good job.